Now, this is really going to be repetitive. Let's be honest here. We've all got that one anime we like for that plot with every boy's dream. Let's be honest. We love anime like this. There was Psyche Ray, High School DxD, High School of the Dead. They all have a lot in common. The plot and science of every boy's dream. With this anime, I am talking about Makin Ki. This was no different from them. And what do? Take it away, and we never hear anything from it again after the beautiful fan service, science, and dreams that they give us. Now, for those of you who don't know, Makin Ki is about a boy named Takaru Oyama. He has enrolled in an academy called Tenbei Academy, where it has just converted from an all-girls school to a boys and girls co-ed school, hoping that he can meet some pretty girls with his one friend. And he reunites with his childhood friend, Haruko, learns that this school is about possessing magical and spiritual energies called elements, and those who wield it have crafted weapons called makins. These schools engage in combat with, boys and girls. Especially when there's girls fighting, there's going to be clothes ripped. Let's be honest. There's going to be a lot of action and a lot of fighting, clothes ripping off, a lot of hot girls that are basically not ugly, let's be honest. And they showcase their powers that way in that school. At first, Takaru's ability is not apparent, and then he finds himself with a lot of girls in particular, but this one girl calls herself, his fiance, and she's very attractive too, let's be honest. Most of them are, especially in his harem. And they're all part of a committee of student council, leadership, and organization, and it is known as Makin Ki. Now, let's be honest here. They did have a season 2, but I'm not going to lie to you. Season 2 wasn't all that good in my opinion. It felt all over the place and random if you really just get into it. But as far as the first season, it was entertaining. I'll say that. They're really out there showcasing a lot of combat fighting, and it's not just like girls on girls, like it's a few guys, and there's also like plot of the story too. It's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's worth the watch. Season 2, yeah, it's an okay watch, but it really just was different and had a lot of unanswered questions. Like, suddenly the nerd protagonist in season 1 who was wearing glasses suddenly isn't wearing glasses no more. They don't, and it feels like they chopped up the story in like pieces a little bit and started to have fun, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, it was pretty good. I'm not saying it was the best, but from season 1 to 2, it was like, huh? Like, where are they going with this now? Like, if you understand what I'm saying. That's probably my best, guess on why there isn't a season 3 or something coming out. But in general, they have no information of if there is going to be a season 3, which I like. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if they're going to continue that storyline or if they're just going to make it just whatever they want to do, let's be honest. Because, again, season 2 is all over the place, and it seems like they don't know where to even put this anime in the direction anymore. It seems like they just gave it a season 2 because, they thought it would be good, and season 1 was pretty good. Let me just give it a season 2, and maybe that's all I had plans for. But, again, this was abandoned and not being talked about. Like, in regards to season 3, it's not being talked about. Like, if there's going to be a season 3, and it's been almost, 10 years. Like, really just has me thinking, why do they do this? This is like a pattern here. A lot of these have a lot in common. The first one is Makin Ki. The second one is Makin Ki Battling Venus, for those who want to check it out. A lot of people didn't really think this was pretty good anime, but personally, I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, if you want something to pass the time, watch this anime. It's not bad at all. I like it. Now, it really, again, it was, I don't know what the pattern is or what they're really going for when they do this with animes. I don't know, like, why don't they just continue them, or just, at least if they're not going to continue them, that's not an issue. Just state to the fans who actually like it that we're canceling this. We're not doing anything. We're not touching this. Like, you owe it to them who are actually fans of your work. That's how I just feel like it should be. But no, they just want to disappear and not have any word about it, which is what I hate. But in my opinion, I think they really should start doing that, so people can really just not be led in wondering. There are people who probably don't even like keep up with the updates of certain anime, and they like it, right? And they're probably waiting for, oh, when's the next season? And all of a sudden, years pass by. Where's this been? You Google it, and there's nothing on it. Nothing stated whatsoever. As, like, if they're canceled, there's no clear-cut answer on what happened to these animes. Let's be honest. And I've been wondering that. Like, it's a pattern. Why do they just abandon and give up hope? Like, are they going? They did this with the first one I ever watched, the one I like, Psychic. And I'm thinking, why do they keep doing this with other animes too? Like, and it seemed pretty popular. Some of them get good reviews. This one particularly, I don't think it had a very decent review from some sites I've seen. But I feel like if it was good enough to get a season 2, even though it had a bad review of season 1, why wouldn't you continue it for those who liked it? And I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of just cruel at this point. None of them are really stating what's going on or if they want to continue themselves. Yeah, they probably might have other stuff going on. Like, they may be creating a series. They may be, that's not even probably their main series. They get sick, something happens. I get that, but I wish they would at least announce that. Like, not give up hope and give up on the people, because, like, when you release stuff like this, you will get a fan base. You have a fan base, and you just leave them in the dirt like that sometimes, where it's like nothing whatsoever. It makes me think, why would you do your fans dirty like this? But hey, I think Mockingjay's pretty good. I think you should check it out. I would at least give it a chance if I was like looking for something to watch. But for it not to have a season 3, or at least now this is the last season, or at least you should at least see like this is the last season, or we won't be making one, that's just cruel in my opinion. Like, a lot of people I feel like would like this, to be honest. I really think there are people who could enjoy this, and for the people that do, and that's just with any anime, deserve an explanation. These aren't really giving any explanation. These have been abandoned without the next season. Like, maybe I might start a top 10 above abandoned anime that they have no word if there's going to be a next season or not. Something like that. I'll make something like that, trust me. But don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Tell me what you think of this anime. Would you check it out? Would you watch it? I'll see you next time.